A lot of these tractor trailers and people pulled over here on the side of the road. Probably a good idea, Danielle, as the storm starts to ramp up and they really need you off the roads right now.
I mean, we're in the height of it. We're in the thick of it right now, and that's going to continue right on through the afternoon until about 4 p.m. I think that's the strongest wind, and in terms of the heaviest snowfall as well. Current conditions in Boston. What month are we in again? It's 30 and the wind chill's 15 right now in Boston. Wind is out of the north now at 41 miles per hour, gusting that high. A lot of gusts between 40 and 60 miles per hour at the coastline. Just had a gust over 70 miles per hour on Woods Hole. Satellite and radar shows the heaviest bands of snow focused in eastern Massachusetts as well. Temperature has dropped to 30 now in Boston. As that wind has shifted out of the north now, the temperatures will continue to slowly drop through the course of the afternoon. Heavy snow all the way from northern Rhode Island, stretching back up near Milford, down 495, Route 1, Route 24, back up into eastern Massachusetts, but to 128, and then even back through North Reading and Andover and Ipswich and Beverly. I mean, no matter where you go, it's snowing right now, but the heaviest 1 to 2 inch per hour snowfall bands are focused 128 points east here. We get a little lighter, but it is a fluffier consistency across the central part of the state. Check out the real feel. Teens to lower 20s if you're out there right now. Definitely got to be bundled up as you're doing cleanup this afternoon. Boston, inch by inch. We're going to add to the totals over the next hour. Be up around 7 inches, then jump to 11, 15, winding up near 17 inches by this evening in and around the city of Boston with some locally higher totals. Can barely see out there right now. A lot of blizzard conditions with quarter-mile visibility right now, and a lot of central and eastern New England. Can barely see from Marshfield back down to Plymouth. That's where we're talking about some of these jackpot zones as well, with 18 to 24 inches, the blowing and the drifting snow, the wetter consistency here as well. Going to pile up the outages that have already started to increase pretty dramatically over the last hour because of the heavy snow and the strong wind gusts down there. 14 to 18, even back through Worcester and Leominster, then 10 to 14. Great news for ski country as we're measuring the snow in feet, especially at the summits. Here's that Woods Hole gust, 75 miles per hour just a few minutes ago. Aquina, 66. Nantucket's been gusting over 60. Same from the North Shore, Plum Island, back up through Gloucester as well, gusting over 50. Current gusts right now, 41 in Boston, but still gusts 50 to 60 on the Cape and Islands. The strongest wind is between now and mid to late afternoon, so the outage numbers are going to continue to go up here pretty dramatically through the afternoon. And my one concern is, as the wind shifts around out of the northwest, is that the damaging wind threat will continue until early this evening on Cape Cod. But even after that, we heard the phoner there earlier with Eversource, that to get the buckets up and to be able to restore power, we need the gusts to be lower than 35 miles per hour. And although the wind won't be damaging tomorrow, this is the map in the morning, we are still going to see some gusts 35 to 40 miles per hour for the Cape and Islands at times tomorrow morning and afternoon. So that's going to hinder the cleanup efforts and some of the hardest hit areas in terms of outages. Coastal flooding still a concern. We've seen minor pockets up and down the coastline here with some road closures and the roads kind of being washed out in spots. Same areas that were hit hard from the last couple nor'easters. And we're talking about the coastal flood warning lingering until noontime with severe beach erosion as well. Do want to give you a look at the 7-day forecast to show you a little bit of brightness here for the end of the week, although it will still be chilly. This doesn't really look like a March 7-day forecast. Mid to upper 30s on Friday. St. Patrick's Day, Barrie looks chilly. We should make a rebound on Sunday, be back in the mid 40s.